guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna swap my winter tires for my summer tires. I know it's a little late getting to this, but I didn't want to pay somebody else to do it, and I didn't want to take a chance. I've had some back trouble. It's better now, but I didn't want to take any chances with it. So that's why I'm late doing the change. So first thing you want to do is jack it up. Make sure you chalk the wheel so it don't roll on you. And you're gonna have to have a torque wrench for this job too. Anyways, we'll get to taking the wheels off. I'm gonna try to set the camera up in a decent spot. Okay, now my winter wheels require a special socket. Now, you don't need a electric impact gun. You can just use your regular wheel. That's all you have. Tell I ain't used this in a while. Sure makes it a lot faster. Something I like to do is just put a little bit of anti-seize on each one of the wheel studs. Just a little dab. Now this one here was originally on the front driver's side. I'm putting it on the rear passenger side this year. Just rotating it. Now to grab the lug nuts. You gotta put the lug nuts on, turn them on by hand for 4 or 5 turns, just so you don't, the impact gun could cross thread them and you'd be in a mess. This one here uses one special lock nut on it too. Okay. Now, this particular truck calls for 140 foot-pounds for the lug nuts. Most cars are 100, but you always want to torque your wheels on. Okay. I got my emergency brake on so I don't have to drop it down on the ground. Yeah, just go over them again, make sure. Okay, so that one's done. Now we'll do the front one next. I'm just going to do one side. You'll get the idea how to do it. Hey guys, so now we're on the front tire. Same thing, jack it up in a good spot so you don't got to worry about it falling off the jack. And I got the emergency brake on so it won't roll backwards. It's also a good time to check the brakes, which they look pretty good on the front, but the back ones didn't look that good. Anyway, same as before, put a little dab anti-seize on. Right before, turn them on quite a few turns by hand, that way you ain't gonna worry about the impact gun cross threading. And our one lock nut. Oh, another thing too, when you're tightening them up, don't want to crisscross star pattern. And when you're dealing with one of these lock nuts, make sure it's in there good before you start turning it, because if you strip that, you're in, like if you break the end off it, you're in big trouble. Okay. Now to torque them, like I said, this one here calls for 140 foot-pounds. Most vehicles are 100, and this used to be on the driver's side rear, now it's on the passenger side front. I don't know if that's the proper way of rotating the tires, but that's the way that I'm doing it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to lower it down a little bit. A lot of people lower it right onto the ground. I don't, I just lower it enough so that the wheel don't turn. Oh, I went a little too far because I just got to pull the wheel in. I don't want the whole weight of the truck on it. Okay, and then I'll go over like a crisscross pattern. See how these ones are now loose because it pulled the wheel in quite a ways. Yeah, I like to go over them all one more time. Okay, so that one's done. Now I'm going to go do the other two, and then there's a couple other things I'll show you. Okay guys, now I got all the tires on. Next thing you want to do is check the tire pressure in all the tires and add some air if you need to. And then the last thing is you got to reset the tire pressure sensor. So you have to get inside. Okay, so you turn the ignition on. And you go to scroll down your tire pressure thing. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, I think you just hold the button. Then you got to go around each wheel. I usually start with the driver's side front. Take your tool, place it right by the valve stem, hold the button. Okay, the horn tells you that it read it. And you go to passenger side. Okay, beeps when the horn beeps. That means it's done. Okay, one more to go. And it should beep a couple times when you're done. Should get a couple beeps, yeah. So she's done. That's all there is to it. Reading the tire pressure. So anyway guys, that's it. Hope the video helped somebody, and we'll catch you in the next one.